Your birthday is coming up, but instead of feeling the excitement, you feel some sort of heaviness. You're not alone. Let's talk birthday depression. Maybe it's the pressure to have it all figured out, or maybe it's loneliness, disappointment, comparison, grief. Whatever it is, I want you to acknowledge it and understand that it is very real and it is very valid. So, now let's talk about 10 ways you can defeat birthday depression. See, let me tell you something. Nobody ever said, there is no rule book that said on your 25th birthday you have to fly to Santorini, or on your 23rd birthday you have to throw a birthday bash, or on your 18th birthday you have to do a sip and paint. There is no rule book. One thing you have to do is that you have to live out your day on your own terms. What feels nourishing to you? Now, for me, days before my birthday, I love to be alone. Okay, this is time where I go on my usual yearly before my birthday 3 days fast. Okay, here in this time, I pray, I stay in my aloneness, in my solitude, and download instructions from my creator. Now, this is very, very relative, but I feel that yearly life gets serious. Okay, I'm leaving an old phase and entering a brand new one. So I have to ask my creator, okay, what is it that you want me to do with this year on earth, this particular year that I'm in? What do you want me to do? So in this phase, in this 3 days fasting and prayer, solitude, alone time that I do days before my birthday, I always write out things that I want to do, new skills that I want to obtain, new places that I want to go to, new boundaries that I want to enforce. These are things that I do in this 3 days fast. After that, one thing I love to also do is have a solo breakfast date. Okay. Now, this is what I love to do. You have to go into your quiet time and find out what is nourishing to you. Okay. If you're an introvert, then I suppose that you love to be alone. So do something solo, a solo date, a solo massage. If you have so many friends and you enjoy their company, do something with them. All I am saying is that you have to do what feels right to you, not what social media is subconsciously telling you. Number two, I write a letter to my younger self. What I'm saying is that on my birthday, I write a letter to my 2026 self. So on my 2025 birthday, I write a letter to my 2026 self. And I also read the one from 2024. So my birthday is in June. So on my birthday, in the morning of my birthday, I am going to sit down, acknowledge everything that I've learned, acknowledge how I have grown, acknowledge the new people that I have met, and send it to my 2026 self. Then I'm also going to read the one I sent from 2024. Okay, so now this helps me to keep comparison at bay because I always try to make sure that I write so much in the letter what I have, what I am currently facing, what I am enjoying, things that I'm loving, everything down to the book that I'm reading, my favorite song at the moment. This helps me to understand that growth is inevitable, that the only thing constant is change. I use an app slash website called Future Me. I have been writing letters to my future self for about 2 to 3 years now. Yes, I know, right? Although my free subscription is up because there was a time I was sending myself letters daily. No, not daily, weekly. Yes, I put like an alarm, like a notification where I am notified weekly to send a letter to my future self. So apparently my free subscription is up, but I mean, you can always pay for the paid subscription or just use another email and get another account. Well, that's what I'm doing. But anyways, this is something that I've been doing and I have been telling my friends about it and we are all loving it. Then the third thing that I always do is I do something called a gratitude audit. Now, one thing that I love to do and I force myself to always do is always stay in a state of gratitude. See, let me tell you something. The only reason you will be sad on your birthday is when you don't understand the gift of life. When you understand the gift of life, when I look back and find out that, oh my goodness, I am clocking 24, like 24. I am all smile. See how all my teeth is showing in this video because it makes me so emotional because see, I have done nothing than done well. I have done well. Whether anybody says it or not, I say it myself. So it is true. Okay? So when you understand the gift of life, when you understand that nothing is by coincidence, you are not here by coincidence. You're not here because just because. You are here for a purpose and you would live out that purpose. When you think about these things, even if you're just eating popcorn on your bed on your birthday, you will be happy. So if you have come this far in this video, please don't forget to subscribe. If you're new here, like and drop a comment. Do you feel this way? And what are the things that you do to combat or defeat better depression? So back to the video. The fourth thing that I do is I try to spend time in nature. Now, if you've noticed, the tips I am giving you is not about how much is in your pocket, because at the end of the day, it's not about the kind of grand parties that you throw or the kind of grand get togethers that you host. It's not about that. What matters is how you're living your life, and if you're living your life in a very quality and intentional way. Okay. I saw a quote on Instagram that said, if you are not scheduling your joy and your happiness, that means you are scheduling chaos or something like that. Like if you're not intentional about your life, that means you're going to let sadness schedule your life. And honestly, that quote really hits home because that is one thing that I always love to do. I look forward to something on my birthday, even if it's a photo shoot, even if it's my solo breakfast dinner, even if it's just inviting friends over to just have a meal with me, whatever it is, I must always look forward to something. So, like I said, spend time in nature. This, like I said, helps you to reconnect with nature, ground your mind, and just see the bigger picture of life. It helps you to just fall in love with life. I don't know how to explain it, but I hope you get what I mean. Fifth thing that I do is I always connect with someone who truly sees me. And the person who sees me definitely has texted me or has called me or something like that, but I always try to connect deeply with them. I try to make them understand that I'm very, very happy to be doing life with them, whether it's my parents, my friends, my roommates, my siblings, my classmates, whoever those people are. I always try to make them understand that I really love and I really cherish them. I really cherish whatever friendship or relationship that we have going on, and I want to do many, many more years with them. Number six, the other thing that I honestly do subconsciously kind of is I kind of like stay away from my phone. Now, me personally, it's not because of, oh, I'm looking for who posted me or who did not post me or who called me or who did not call me. It's just that I kind of like fill up my day that I have no business checking my phone. So it doesn't matter if I'm throwing a party or if I'm just spending a day somewhere or doing something, whatever it is. I just try as much as possible to fill my day with people that I love, with things that I really enjoy doing. That is the reason why you honestly have to know yourself, because a lot of us do not even know what we like. We think that, oh, just because social media said, oh, we should go and have a massage on our birthday, we should be doing it. Well, in truth, you don't really like people touching your body. If you know, you know. So, yeah. So make sure you understand what you love, what feels nourishing to your soul, and do just that. Another thing that you can do to help defeat birthday depression is giving back. Yes, I see a lot of people going to the orphanages, they give back to their community, maybe they share food. And a lot of people have bashed that, but I think I get what they are doing because there is just something about giving, about extending yourself. There is this joy that you just get. I don't know if you know, like when you help people just for the sake of it, there is just this joy that you get. Indeed, blessed is the giver than the receiver. I'm not quoting any scripture, but really, this really, really works. Honestly, you get more blessings, not even really material, but this your state of mind just changes when you give people things. So it's something that you can also do, and trust me, you would feel elated, you would feel so much joy doing that. So another thing that I do is that I create a this I will list. So now, like I said, a lot of the time I always love to look forward. Like, what does this year hold for me? I'm always excited. Like I really am. I talked about spending time with my creator and downloading what it is that he wants me to do with this particular period, this new year. You understand me? So I always make sure I write that down in my journal. What are the things that I want to do? Where are the places that I want to do? Where would I be this year? Okay, I'll be finishing school this year. Okay, I will be doing something. So what is it that you want to do? Write that list. It helps me to, just get excited for the future. And one thing I always say is that my new year starts on my birthday, not January 1st. Yes, I said so. So this is when I also draft out my new year, new me resolutions. So the last thing that I do is that I treat myself without overthinking. See, whatever feels nourishing to you, do it. Your birthday is just once in a year if you actually think about it. Whatever it is, if it's a photo shoot, if it's a solo date, if it's throwing a party, if it's hosting friends for lunch, if it's hosting your friends for dinner, whatever it is, make sure you do it without overthinking. Make sure that you're not putting pressure on any other person because, like I said, it's your day. Leave it on your own terms. Okay, you're not celebrating any other person. If you are expecting something from someone, that means you have changed. Okay, you have changed the dynamic. That means you are celebrating this person. They are meant to celebrate you if truly they are your friends, if truly they love you. And I'm pretty sure that you have those people in your life. So remember that you don't owe the world a perfect birthday. You don't owe the world a list of accomplishments, a list of accolades, things that you have achieved up until now. You don't owe the world anything. You don't owe the world anything. But what you do owe yourself is an intentional and peaceful entry into a new phase of your life. So we have come to the end of this video. Please, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and tell me what you would be taking and be doing from now on in the comment section. Bye bye till next time.